Hello, welcome back to Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Last time we got into town, we were attacked by someone named Lord Crump, and received Miss Goombella.
This is Rockport's main square. It's the central shopping area, I guess. There's a lot of regular... There's working around here. There are also ne'er-do-wells. If we venture into the back alleys, you might deal with some really nasty sorts.
So yeah, Goombella, field skill as went over in the last episode. She is a pile of useless knowledge! Okay, maybe not entirely useless, but she does have a lot of useless knowledge. Anyway, I should really not be walking around here. Here we have the item store. You can buy various things here, like mushrooms, honey syrup, tasty flower, bright mask, and sleepy sheep. To be honest, of these items, I only really value the mushroom and honey syrup. Tasty tonic really isn't all that useful, as it's just status ailments, and those go away after a couple turns, and generally aren't too difficult to deal with. The most crippling ones will directly prevent you from doing squat, so yeah, not very useful item. Bright mask, sleepy sheep, and fire flower, we'll go over those as they become more relevant, but they're just battle items. They generate effects. Some are more useful than others. Here we have the inn. In here, there's not too much to do. There is this dazzling man. This is the soulstone, lucky charm of my family. I love you, oh sparkly thing. So fabulous, I wish to give you great big kisses. Shall never leave my sight. Never! Yep. Okay, that guy's weird. Moving on. And here we have a guy who's a bean. He is a bean named Pardley. Pardley the bean. Up here, you can talk to this lady. She will offer you, and I heal for 5 coins. Toadsworth's up here. You can talk to him. There's not really much to gain from it. This is not open yet. This will become open later, and it is very worth your time to come back here. Remember, that is there. Meanwhile, here we have an old lady. Freeze!
Yuto, not another step. Do not come this way. Some complete jerk bumped me and made me lose a contact lens. I am looking for it right now, so don't you dare move. You hear me? Whatever you do, do not move an inch. Not an inch. You hear?
Well, she's aggressive. Bonk.
Idiot! You stepped on it! I bore a contact lens! I told you not to move! Do your stupid ears work? What are you thinking? This is your fault! Now you have to buy a new contact lens! But you're going to pay for it! Compensate me, Mr. Clumsy!
Okay, I will admit I love this character.
Fine, that's your plan! And here's mine, you oaf! I'm going to block this gate to the west side until you bring me a new contact lens!
Yep. Well, she's gonna proceed to block our way, even though we clearly can get past her right now. We cannot actually get past her at all.
No, not letting you this part of town! Let me buy you a new contact lens!
Okay, yeah, essentially, you have to get her a new contact lens to get to that part of town. So how will you do this? Well, it's gonna take a little while, but you can do this anytime. I just recommend doing it as soon as possible. There's legitimately nothing to gain from holding off on it. You have Graffiti Corner, just some random thing. You can hear... This was essentially just random gossip. You can hear it from it. You can check on it from time to time. There's some interesting stuff. Welcome, yes. So essentially what you need to do is talk to this guy. You'll explain the situation, and you'll need contact lens, and he will actually go ask his brother, because they're in the store together. And now you can... And they will have your contact lens later. Just do it now. You can get... Oh, and that contact lens will eventually come back in. When it does, you may actually proceed with the adventure.
Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your mean, pal? Hey, I'm talking to you. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half of your coins.
You can actually get your money back right now. Oh. This guy is hiding in the back alleys here. If you go back here, you can actually recover what you had stolen from you in this house. Oops! Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty darn persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine. Oh, fine. Okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. Yeah. Essentially just do that and you don't lose any money. To be honest, money isn't super consequential in this game. There is one part of the game where I perpetually find myself in money troubles, but it's generally not too bad. If you need money, there are plenty of ways to get it later, so don't worry about it. Here we have an interesting little place. This is Merlin's house. I'm going to explain this real quick. Essentially what Merlin does, I'm not going to be reading his dialogue, but essentially just bring him 3 shine sprites, he will boost a power, boost a party member, or giving them a new move and a bonus to their attack power. Very useful. Remember this for later. This is Gus. Fun fact, I actually had a friend playing this game, and he beat Gus essentially at this point. I do not recommend this. I probably should explain what Gus is anyway. Well, I'll explain what Gus is in a minute.
Ah, there you are, Professor Frankly!
Was there?
Who's there? Who wants me? Who wants this crazy old man? No, yes, you. No, I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. That face. That face. Just a moment. Don't tell me. Silence! Oh, get it. Not Goombarella. Not Goom. Oh, relief. You're Goombella, aren't you? You had our archaeology class last year, am I right? Oh, sir, yes, that's me. Hey, I'm Goombella, a junior at U Goomba. Go Goombas! Of course I remember you, not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You thought I'd stick out my mind because you were an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Oh! Mario, Professor. He's Mario, you know, like the famous one who stopped and killed millions of our kind. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a parkour, I have no clue what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of earrings bring you two to the place like this? We're hoping you can tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought if anyone knew anything about it, it would be you. You would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. This very reason I came here was to study that very subject. Legendary treasure. You know, the most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? It's those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it! Good point. Well made. If that place will cooperate, however I can. First of all, the treasure, there are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magic item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's just an empty chest. So many different theories, obviously. It's impossible to find the truth among them. To all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of Yar, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars from that old... And that super elderly people passed down like old? Indeed, the same. If the saying goes, you want to find the legendary treasure? You must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft up before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. And the stars light the way stones of yesterday. Yeah. Hello, Laura. Bread says the magical map just takes to the doorway. Then it shows you where to find the crystal stars. Correct, and the 1,000-year door is supposedly be here, deep beneath this town. It's a critical piece of the puzzle. Oh, the magical map is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Really? You actually have it? Could I take a quick look if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! Now, son, you, son, are my hero! You're great, fantastic, wonderful! Even with this, we can find the crystal stars building aloft before the legendary door! Right on, Professor! Good golly, then what are we doing sitting here? Goombella, Mario! Oh, we must go this instant! Take the magical map to the legendary door! Huh, I didn't know this made a sound effect. I am so sorry. What? 'Cause But you didn't know this old rotten thing came off, did you?
Sorry, you'll be slow down for stuff like that. It just kind of happens.
We could use this pipe to get onto the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving.
Essentially, this is Gus. I should probably explain him real quick. You can pay 10 coins to get past him, fight him, or just do nothing. You can fight Gus right now. I would not recommend it. We'll be fighting Gus later, but you will want to fight him eventually.
Wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums down there, so keep your guard up. You two know about action commands, don't you?
I actually do know, but for the sake of gameplay... No. Okay, to be fair, I think I did explain these in the Lord or Crump battle, but there are a few things I didn't go over, so... Essentially just... As previously said, just press A right before hitting the enemy. This game is surprisingly forgiving about action commands as... Right. Now, this essentially you can defend against attacks by pressing A right before you get hit. This is extremely useful, and you'll be using it a lot. Now, as an alternative, if that, there is another defending command we'll be learning in a second. So yeah, essentially how you use your jump and your hammer, not very complicated. This is the super guard. When you do it properly, you will take no damage and do 1 point of true damage to the opponent. This will always hurt the opponent so long as it's a melee attack. If it's a ranged attack, the damage is simply mitigated, but still useful. I'm gonna be honest, I'm bad at the timing for this, so I'm not gonna be using it that often. And so, yeah. So yeah. I apologize once again if this first episode comes off a bit the second episode comes off a bit dialogue heavy, and frankly, wow. This is wow. Frankly, your AI is beautiful. Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Don't you want to hang out for a while? We play real nice. Hey, back off, Goombella. She's too good for you. What a fine-looking Goomba to tell me fat. Man like that. Oh, it's so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously? Yeah, like you guys totally be like totally barfing. Now get out of my way. Ouch, that was cold. You're too good for us to come off it, sister. Yes, she is. Nobody's English like that. Nobody. Let's get him. This is our first real battle. Essentially what he's saying here is that some enemies, like for example the Par Goomba and Spiky Goomba, will actually that certain enemies, like for example the Spike Goomba, can't be jumped on or head bonked, whereas the Par Goomba can't be hit with your hammer. Another note about Mario's hammer is that he will not be able to hammer or stuff in the back, which is kind of why I switched to Goombella first. I also would like to explain real quick that Goombella's stylish for her standard attack is right before she does it. Essentially, like right when she's walking up, right before she jumps, is press A then. It's not that complicated. I'll be trying to do my best to explain stylishes that I know. I don't know all of them, so pardon me. Later, losers! That felt awesome! So, yeah. So we essentially just know... Essentially just saying that you can hit enemies before battle starts to get a bit of free damage in on them. We are ahead. We are the head. Bye, Frankly. Frankly, I told you goodbye. We're not coming back for you. See you later, old man. Oh, hi, old man. You're back now. So, yeah, just essentially hit your enemy on the field first, and you will just get a chance to do some free damage. That was sad. That was also sad. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. But, yeah, when defeated enemies will drop hearts and whatnot. It's also, I'd like to mention, is you can get a first strike with your hammer on enemies that are flying. You just need to wait for them to swoop down to your level first. Okay, I really should show off Goombella's other attack, just so I can get that out of the way. We apologize in advance, I won't be using it too extensively. I do know most of the early game enemies he's well enough that I shouldn't have too many problems, but I will show Tattle off here real quick. So, yeah, this is the Tattle log. Log essentially tells you about the enemy information, so...
That's a Spike Goomba! A Spike-head Goomba! Creative name! A creative name. That Spike is never pointed, so I do not hit it. It's better with a hammer than jump on it. Max HP is 2, attack is 2, defense is 0. You dash no spikes means you hurt your feet on it when you jump on it. Duh.
So yeah, just don't jump on spiky enemies. You can't hammer enemies that are out of your reach. It's not very complicated. Overall, simple but effective. Here we got a mushroom. It's just essentially the kind of this game's potion. It restores 5 HP. Not very complicated. Fire flower. This will essentially attack all enemies, doing 3 damage to everything. We could go down that pipe, but first, this way. I believe I can squish this! Yeah! Goombella! Goombella, why must you do this? Well, as you were saying, we can't actually do anything in here yet, so that shine sprite up there, we cannot reach it, so we'll be getting that later when we can. For now, let's keep going down. It's a thing! I will follow you, thing. Well, anyway, here we have a new enemy. These are Spinias. Oh, this actually brings me to a new mechanic I'd like to talk about. Enemies will sometimes have badges. Something called badges equipped to them. This is our first instance of this. Enemies can also have items, as a side note. When an enemy has a badge or an item behind them in the battlefield, they will get the perks of whatever that is. So in this case, I believe that is a Pretty Lucky. Pretty Lucky is a badge that makes you have just a straight chance to dodge attacks. X outright. This means that this might happen here, might not. You know what? I'll tattle this for the joy of it, but I'm not doing the Goombella voice. My throat's starting to hurt. So I should just right after it. It's just weird here. With HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0. Yeah, its attack is a bit weird to dodge against, but otherwise it's not too bad. The most significant thing, though, about enemies that have badges or items is that when they're KO'd, they have a chance of dropping the badge in question. I am not doing well today. Well, anyway. So yeah, these Spinias aren't really too difficult. Ult, I just wanted to and he did give me that one did give me a good leeway to explain something that I didn't really get a chance to explain earlier, so... Well, thank you, random encounter. Or it does explain... So yeah, just be wary, certain enemies will randomly have items. Generally, they're not too annoying. I know there's something around here. And... Oh, okay. I know around here there is something. Maybe it hasn't spawned in yet, because we haven't gotten... We technically haven't actually encountered what's supposed to be that block yet, so... There's actually normally a hidden block down here. or it contains a pretty lucky badge, which, to be honest, is very worth your time to pick up. Here is a box. Whoa! Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend! The great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everyone else? Nothing. See, long ago an evil spear pushed me locked into this box. I was bummed. Well, I guess if only Mario can hear it, that means if Franklin or Goombella can hear it, this is right out for this being something to trust. I've been here ever since, waiting a long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. Not exactly confident we can trust this box. I think it might not be best to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, right. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me? Frankly, hold your stinking tongue for 1 minute. Oh yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you? Now? Oh, you really are a hero. Well, definitely gonna need my help if you want to get those bad guys. So first you should look for a key. This box, like, let me out, definitely. By the way, the key looks like this. Wow, very descriptive words. Essentially, yeah, that box isn't the most trustworthy thing in the world, and here we have a weird... Didn't ask. No! Well, we can't do anything with this yet, but here's the key. And given the fact that we genuinely don't have any... Frankly, what are you doing? Frankly? Why, frankly? Why? Okay, frankly, I will openly admit is fun. If only because of how glitchy he is. Franklin isn't even jumping, he's just kind of awkwardly sliding up the ledge. Well, takes all kinds. Nope. You know what, fine. Don't really have anything else to do, so let's let him out. Yes! Thank nothing! Yeah! Fools! Oh boy, did you fall for it. I burned you. What was gonna happen? Help you? So, yeah, we have been tricked. Indeed, I'm going to spread a little bit of suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Thanks the breaks can cast terrible evil curse upon you. Boogaloo! You're cursed. Now, I will openly admit, I think that this box is slightly insane for the simple reality of this isn't really a curse. Because... if we step on one of these... Does anyone else hear the Goombella just walking perpetually? Why? Game, why do you do this to me? Okay, anyway. You can turn into a paper airplane by pressing Y. And I will openly admit that tilt left and right to control yourself is annoying. Yeah, I will openly admit I like the I will admit I like the responses here. I zoned out. What was that? Yeah, I got it. It's terrible. To be honest, it's not really much of a curse, more just a new ability, but it's still kind of funny that this is a whole scenario. So, yeah. So, yeah, now we have a new ability. We can turn into a paper airplane, which is going to be useful for us for quite a bit of things. You also notice this paper airplane doesn't obey regular physics. Case in point. You won't get a whole lot of distance out of doing a major dive. But here we have something of major significance, apparently. Big fancy room, fancy door, pedestal. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look! At that! It's a 1,000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. These legends are true after all. It's as big as life. Come on, let's move closer. So yeah, we have found the 1,000-year door. Hey! Hey, what's the deal with this weird pedestal, huh? What could it be, you think? Professor, what's going on? And all of a sudden, the map, it's glowing. Glorious map glowing of glorious glory and mappingness. Boom. And now all of a sudden, off of the corner of our map, boink, 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 a castle was drawn in. As was that, apparently. Very detailed drawing map. Okay, I will admit I like that effect. So yeah, we now know the location of the first crystal star. And we also learned a special move, Sweet Treat.
What's the deal with all those crazy lights?
Appears that this formation has been retrieved, the location of the crystal stars has appeared. And that shining light. Mysterious powers given to Mario. Well, on one way or another, we shall return to my place and study the map closely.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back down here soon enough. We'll be back, door. Ah, I see! I will admit I like Frankly's theme, it's fun actually.
Do you understand it, Professor?
And this is actually one little detail I like, is that you can actually see the map on the table. It's just random, stupid, I don't know why, but I like it. Of course, my dear, of course I do! Firstly, the light we saw shining on Mario. Darkening Mario can now perform what's known as a special move!
A special move?
Yes, it's, well, stuff like this is better explained than example than rather than words. Let's try it out? For sake of demonstration, sure. Excellent, in that case, we should go outside, since this place is a little cramped. You'll notice now we actually have an audience watching our battle. First, let's look at your star gauge. This is your star gauge, it is important. You'll be using it to use specials, but it is not refilled in a conventional manner. I'll get to that in a second. You see that star gauge has only one power dot, obviously. It's a single unit of power. When you're sitting on a power, with me so far. When you have star power available, you may use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. It's a special move that will replenish your HP and FP. Okay, Sweet Treat is actually stupidly useful. I'm gonna be honest, I like this move a lot. And I'll be using it a lot, especially in the early game. Essentially, it is used by just simply pressing left, backwards. Just be wary that if you hit something like, say, those poison mushrooms I keep bashing into with my shots, you will actually be penalized. So be wary of that. But for the most part, it's not too difficult to use, and you generally get around 4 or 5 HP per party member on both characters, and 4 or 5 FP. So not a bad move, really. Especially early on, because it's 2 mushrooms in a jar for R, but it does cost you that 1 SP. So how do we get it back? So now we actually have an audience, and this is where things truly become interesting. So essentially, as we attack with our... And this is actually why stylishes are important. Stylishes will generate more interest when you use stylishes, and also when you do action plans right, you will get a bonus. You will get SP. If you action plans wrong, however, you've been warned, you will lose an audience member. As you see, we got much less than when we... So yeah. Larger audience will equal more star power, so the audience will compile upon itself. Alright, it's your chance to hit big! Okay, this is the slot machine, also known as one of the least reliable things in the game. Well, essentially what you have to do is just get an action command when you have 2 matching things, which to be honest is kind of random. And press the A button, and if you can time it, congratulations, you can kind of get whatever bonuses. When you get a bingo, automatically fill the audience completely regardless of what the bingo is. The other effect, HP, SP, or FP, which will be restored, will be determined by what your bingo was. If it was as a mushroom, you'll get HP. A flower, you'll get FP. A star, you get SP. Shine Sprite, you get everything. However, there's also one that is bad. The poison mushroom will have your health and will empty the audience when will cause most of the audience to flee, so be wary. So, yeah, there is no reason to do nothing in this game. Okay, this actually brings up something real quick. This is, the audience will actually toss stuff at you. Some stuff is good, some stuff is bad. The game will make a prompt that pops up when the audience is about to throw something at you. It does not, however, the prompt is the same for both good and bad though, so you will want to have a good eye and scour the audience quickly to try and find whatever it may be they're going to throw at you. Because this can do, because if they're just, like in the instance of the hammer, if they were actually able to throw their hammer, they would do damage to you. So it does boil down to being able to make a distinction. As I noticed, certain audience members do have certain special properties to them. I'll get to them when they become relevant, as they become relevant. So, yeah. Right now it's just Toads, Hammer Brothers. General rule of thumb, normal allies to Mario will be the ones that you have to deal with. Wow, astounding! That was a radar-like function. Now it shows the location of a crystal star. This is the crystal star we found in a place called Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is vast, Meadow. It lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up in my research from time to time. I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, an instant pipe travel's very efficient. By the way, Mario, I'm curious, where'd you get this map anyway? From Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? From Princess Peach. This would happen to be her, is it? Once again, more extremely detailed talking that looks like a picture! So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. Do you think perhaps she went to go to Petal Meadows on her own? You know, Professor, the suspicious group are asking about the exact same thing. Can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, that's settled. Off to Petal Meadows, you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority will be catch up with her. Collecting crystal stars mean to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. You get our map back? Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I'm shriveled old Goomba. I could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens, you need some advice, just come see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. So, we have our objective. We have to, wait just a moment! We got Power Smash! Whatever that is, I'll explain in a second. Mario Scare out there, take this with you! It's called a badge, and it's incredibly helpful. Telling the badge you've equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing the effects when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing badges? No, we're already strapped for time here. Sir? Plus. No! By the way, you'll need FP to use the Power Smash move. In battle, you should watch on your HP with your FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Petal Meadows. Essentially what he's just explaining is that with badges, going in here, you can just expend in BP to equip a badge, and you'll get BP back when you de-equip it. It's not very complicated. But this episode's been going on for a decent amount of time. I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye!